As always, watching along with us are representatives of investment funds from around the world looking to invest in Israel innovation. Starting us off here at the studio, IMPROVATE's founder and chair, Irina Nevzlin. Among her many achievements, Irina is also an entrepreneur and author who recently published the book, The Impact of Identity, The Power of Knowing Who You Are. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Why did you establish the company and what motivates you at IMPROVATE?
First of all, it's very exciting to be here. It's our fourth conference in the last 3 months, and I'm very excited to be here, and I really hope that we'll meet soon physically, and not only in the studio and not only through Zoom. Look, I believe that we all want to work with people who have the same mentality or same mindset as we have, same approach to life. And one thing that always drove me was the win-win approach. So when two parties come together and they want to make something happen, if both have an attitude that if one wins, the another wins, then I think a lot of long-lasting and deep things and positive things can happen. And so this win-win approach, you can see it, you can see the result. For example, if we take out we're now in the time of COVID and in a very difficult time, but we have some, as you said, we have some light at the end of the tunnel. Mm-hmm. And this light comes from the rollout of the COVID vaccine. And what happens is, you have pharma companies, which ultimately is the technological companies. It's all based on technology, the vaccine, which work with government. Now, they produce the vaccines for millions of people, make the world a better place, and they make a lot of money with that. Government has to take care of the health of the citizens, so government provides the result for the citizens, and citizens are happy, right? So there's a classic win-win-win attitude. So the IMPROVATE is the platform for this win-win approach.
Bringing them together.
Yes.
What unique values does IMPROVATE offer through its services?
Look, I don't know if it's unique, but we focus on solutions and not the problems. It's very easy in the current world to find whom to blame and what the problem is, and I think we're sometimes all driven to do that when we're miserable. But ultimately, you want to ask yourself, what do you want to do with that? And so what we want to make sure, we want to bring the parties together, different partners together. We want to make sure that they focus on solution and not on the problem. And we want to establish effective communication between them. So the way we do that is we do it like we do here today. And we've been blessed. We did over the last 4 conferences. We had over 20 countries represented by ministers from around the world and over 30 companies. And it's amazing to see that bringing them together and creating the dialogue between them. We, of course, all hope that we'll meet physically in the IMPROVATE first physical conference.
You say, don't get used to it.
Yes, that's one thing that we're doing, and that's very effective, by the way. What we spoke before, you don't always have to leave the room to have an effective conversation, right? This is a new way we are communicating now.
Sure.
We'll, of course, have the physical conferences. Also, we are going to have the business delegations that are going and meeting people. And
so this is just the first step. Later on will be delegations and
delegations, yes. Dialogues. And the last thing I'll say that we've started doing recently is we meet through our work, we meet a lot of companies, and some of them produce amazing products. But the problem is for this product to get to the right market. Sometimes they are unaware of how to get to the new market. So what we do is we make sure that we provide the strategic advice and guidance of how to take something which we think will benefit life of many and make it available to many more. So that's, I think, what's unique about us.
Thank you, and that's what we're doing today.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Irina. We'll get back to you throughout this broadcast.